Thank you for the message today. I enjoyed this message. I liked how that what you were showing with the video with Doreen was supported right in the New Testament. So I thought that was really really good. There was a lot of different topics that came out today, but the exhortation on Hebrews, I think that the thing that personally for me is, you know, when I posed the question, because it was just something not clicking with me, and I had to, after your excellent answer, I had to confess that my thinking was not raised up, because I'm thinking, you know, physical death. Of course, I know we're talking about spiritual death, and we're talking about that we are all dead. I mean, I know all this, but why wasn't I at that level up there with you? So things weren't clicking, and then after you explained it, you know, I definitely felt that I was following you better, and I as you was preaching, I was repenting and saying that, you know, I was not where I should be, and my mind was just not raised. So I thank the Lord for that too. Mm-hmm. So thank you very much for the message. It really was a very good message of Hebrews, an explanation of Hebrews, and I really did enjoy it. Thank you.
Thank you for the message. It was very good. There was a lot to it. Especially, like Susan said, the connection with the video that we watched into Hebrews chapter 11, and the exhortation in Hebrews 11 was really incredible. And I think, because when you were talking about, you know, the death of the body, that the soul still lives and is attached to the living body of cells, just how in other cultures who believe in reincarnation, if they don't have that understanding that the personality dies, that's how there's confusion with ancestral worship and thinking that you're praying to your ancestors if the soul then goes down the family line and that your ancestors live inside of you. And just, I think that's a Buddhist philosophy, if I'm not mistaken.
Well, the Jews believe that.
Yeah, exactly. And the Jews also, how they are so into the patriarchs and the matriarchs and really have lifted them to a level that maybe they should be lifted up to. So I just thought that was really interesting. And then I also wanted to just say that what you were talking about, the exhortation that you gave about the TV series that you watched, I thought was really interesting and kind of really dove into the actual TV show and then into what you were talking about, like the gifts of the Spirit are not permanent. It was just interesting how that transition happened from talking about a TV show into talking about the gifts of the Spirit and Christ's mind and how they're different and everything. It was just a really interesting exhortation. So thank you for that.
So do you think that rises to the level of a whole review of the program? Was it in depth enough?
I
don't know if it was in depth.
I wouldn't think so. I don't think it as far as time wise, and in depth.
I didn't mention the characters or anything.
Yeah.
Whatever.
I wouldn't say so. It was probably only
just a comment on it.
Yeah. And then I think there was, we were talking about the harvest and the ransom, and then right before that you gave an exhortation about soul ties. It was really like just a small sentence about soul ties, but it was just really interesting. So thank you for the message today.
You're very welcome.
And we have a couple comments online. Jelly said, I was enlightened by what happens to the soul when the body dies and more understanding about faith. Thank you for preaching.
You're welcome.
And Sue Willis said, great message, very deep. Thank you. And we don't have anybody on the phone. It seems to be it for the comments.
Okay, brethren, God bless you. See you in about 10 days. 10 days or so.